In today's video, we're diving into some shocking facts about Turkmenistan. From its unique political landscape to its bizarre laws and breathtaking natural wonders, get ready to uncover the secrets of this fascinating and often misunderstood country. Turkmenistan, a fascinating country located in Central Asia. Turkmenistan is a land of rich history and stunning landscapes. With a population of about 6 million people, it covers an area of approximately 189,660 square miles or 491,210 square kilometers. Turkmenistan is one of the least known and most fascinating countries in the world. With millennia of history and stunning landscapes, the country surprises even the most experienced travelers. Let's dive into the wonders of Turkmenistan, but before we dive into it, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. Number 10. Location and surroundings. Turkmenistan is in Central Asia, bordered by Kazakhstan to the northwest, Uzbekistan to the north and northeast, Afghanistan to the southeast, and Iran to the south, with the Caspian Sea to the west. Its strategic location made it a key point on the historic Silk Road, connecting east and west. The country features diverse geography, including arid deserts, rocky mountains, and the vast Karakum Desert, which covers about 80% of the territory. The Caspian Sea, the largest inland body of water in the world, offers valuable marine resources and transportation routes. The Karakum Desert, meaning black sand, is a wide expanse of dunes and desert land home to various species adapted to the arid environment, and it holds potential resources of minerals and natural gas. Turkmenistan's location has influenced its history and culture for centuries, from being a hub for traders and conquerors to becoming an independent nation in 1991. The Karakum Desert is not just sand and heat. It hosts one of the most impressive phenomena on the planet, which we will discuss later. First, let's explore the rich history that has shaped this nation. Number 9. Ancient history. Turkmenistan has a rich and ancient history going back more than 2,000 years. It was home to several powerful civilizations, including the Persians. In the 3rd century BC, it was part of the Parthian and later the Sassanid Empires. In the 7th century, Arabs brought Islam, which became deeply rooted in the culture. The Mongol invasion in the 13th century, led by Genghis Khan, caused great devastation, but also made the region a cultural and commercial hub. Turkmenistan's history includes rule by the Timurids and Seljuks, each leaving a cultural mark. The ancient city of Merv, once a major Silk Road center, still stands in ruins, showing the past's grandeur. Different empires influenced Turkmenistan's architecture, religion, and traditions, creating a rich cultural heritage seen in historical monuments. The arrival of the Russians in the 19th century and Turkmenistan's integration into the Soviet Union brought significant changes. After the Soviet Union dissolved in 1991, Turkmenistan became independent, starting a new chapter in its history. The capital, Ashgabat, is a perfect example of how the country blends the ancient with the modern. Number 8. The capital, Ashgabat. Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan, is an architectural marvel, holding the world record for the most white marble buildings. Founded in 1881, it was almost entirely destroyed by an earthquake in 1948, but was completely rebuilt and now stands as a symbol of resilience and modernity. The city features grand buildings and monuments, including the Turkmenbashi Mosque, one of Central Asia's largest, and the Monument to Neutrality, a 95-meter tower with a golden statue of the first president, Saparmurat Niyazov. Wide streets and well-kept parks add to its grandeur. Ashgabat is also home to the lively Tolkuchka Bazaar, where you can find everything from traditional carpets to camels. The city's skyline is dominated by the futuristic Turkmenistan Tower, which offers panoramic views of Ashgabat and the surrounding desert. Cultural institutions, such as the State Museum of the History of Turkmenistan and the Ashgabat Opera and Ballet Theater, showcase the country's rich heritage and vibrant art scene. The blend of modern infrastructure with traditional elements creates a unique urban environment that reflects Turkmenistan's ambitions and cultural pride. Number 7. The Gate of Hell in Darvaza. The Gate of Hell in Darvaza is one of Turkmenistan's most remarkable sights. It is a natural gas crater that has been burning since 1971. Soviet geologists drilling for natural gas accidentally found an underground cavern full of gas. To prevent the poisonous gas from spreading, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. However, over 50 years later, the crater is still burning. The crater is about 70 meters wide and 30 meters deep, and at night, the flames light up the Karakum Desert, creating a surreal atmosphere. The Gate of Hell has become a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world who want to see this incredible natural phenomenon. Number 6. The natural gas-based economy. Turkmenistan has some of the largest natural gas reserves in the world, making this resource central to its economy. The Galkanish gas field, the second largest in the world, is a key economic driver. Exporting natural gas to China, Russia, and Iran generates significant national revenue, supporting Turkmenistan's development and economic stability. The government has invested heavily in natural gas infrastructure, including pipelines that span Asia. One major project is the Trans-Caspian Pipeline, which aims to connect Turkmenistan directly with Europe via the Caspian Sea, diversifying export markets and reducing dependence on traditional routes. Besides natural gas, Turkmenistan has significant oil and mineral reserves that also contribute to its economy. However, natural gas truly defines the country's global energy role. While natural gas boosts the economy, Turkmenistan's cultural traditions and hospitality warmly welcome visitors. Number 5. Turkmen culture and traditions. Turkmenistan has a rich culture deeply rooted in ancient traditions reflecting its nomadic past. Turkmen tapestries are famous for their intricate designs and high quality, with each carpet telling a story through patterns passed down through generations. Nowruz, the Persian New Year, is celebrated with music, dancing, and feasts. Hospitality is a key part of Turkmen life, with visitors often welcomed with tea and bread, and families offering their best food. The yurta, a traditional felt and wood tent, symbolizes nomadic life and is used in celebrations. Music and dance are also important, featuring traditional instruments like the dutar, a lute, and the jayak, a stringed instrument, with folk dances and colorful costumes depicting Turkmenistan's legends. The official language, Turkmen, plays a crucial role in preserving the country's cultural identity. Traditional Turkmen clothing, such as the kalpak, a fur hat, and embroidered robes, reflects both practical and ceremonial significance. The practice of storytelling through oral history is also vital, with epic tales and legends passed down through generations, preserving historical and cultural narratives. Turkmen cuisine, featuring dishes like pilaf and kebabs, is a key aspect of cultural expression, often enjoyed during communal gatherings and festive occasions. Number 4. Official language. The official language of Turkmenistan is Turkmen, which belongs to the Altaic language family. Since the 1990s, Turkmen has been written using a version of the Latin alphabet instead of the Cyrillic alphabet that was used during the Soviet era. This change aimed to reduce Russian influence and strengthen Turkmen national identity. About 7 million people speak Turkmen mainly in Turkmenistan, but also in parts of Afghanistan and neighboring countries. It shares similarities with Azeri and Turkish, making it easier to communicate with speakers of these languages, though it has unique features and a rich vocabulary from its history and cultural influences. The government prioritizes preserving and promoting the Turkmen language through education and media, with radio and TV programs in Turkmen helping to keep the language and culture alive. Number 3. Predominant religion. The main religion in Turkmenistan is Islam, with about 93% of the population following the Sunni branch of Hanafite Islam. Islam arrived in the 7th century with Arab conquerors and has become a key part of Turkmen culture and identity. It affects many aspects of daily life, including hospitality and celebrations. Besides Muslims, there are small groups of Russian Orthodox Christians and other smaller religions left from the Soviet era. The Turkmen government practices strict secularism, regulating religious activities to prevent extremism and maintain stability. The Religious Affairs Council oversees religious organizations and their activities. The Turkmenbashi Mosque, near Ashgabat, is the largest mosque in Central Asia, holding up to 10,000 worshippers and featuring Arabic and Turkmen inscriptions. Although Islam has a strong influence, religious practices in Turkmenistan often mix with local customs, creating a unique blend of faith and culture. In addition to its influence on daily life, Islam plays a significant role in major national celebrations and cultural events, such as Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr. Traditional Turkmen festivals, like the annual Kurban Bayram, Festival of Sacrifice, also reflect Islamic customs, incorporating both religious and cultural practices. Despite the government's strict secularism, these religious observances are widely respected and integrated into the national identity. Number 2. Infrastructure and architecture. Turkmenistan's infrastructure and architecture are impressive, showing its rich history and modern goals. The capital, Ashgabat, is known for its white marble buildings and grand monuments. After a major earthquake in 1948, the city was rebuilt and now features a mix of neoclassical and modern styles, with notable structures like the Neutrality Monument and the Turkmenbashi Mosque. Other Turkmen cities also have impressive infrastructure, including well-maintained roads and a rail network that links key areas. The government is investing in new projects to improve connectivity, such as building new airports and modernizing ports on the Caspian Sea. Advanced irrigation systems support agriculture, an important part of the economy. In Turkmenistan, traditional architecture blends with modern skyscrapers, creating a unique and diverse landscape. The country's commitment to both preserving its heritage and advancing its infrastructure highlights its ambition and resilience. As a result, Turkmenistan continues to develop a distinctive character that merges historical charm with contemporary progress. Number 1. Cultural taboos in Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan, with its rich cultural heritage, has several important taboos and traditions. Criticizing the government or president is not allowed due to strict speech laws. Photography of government buildings and military sites is banned, and it's polite to ask before taking photos of people, especially in rural areas. Public displays of affection beyond holding hands are not accepted, and it's rude to disrespect religious practices or symbols. Shoes should be taken off before entering homes to show respect and keep things clean. Traditional clothing is worn at cultural events, with men wearing large sheepskin hats called telpek and women in colorful dresses and scarves. Hospitality is highly valued, and guests are usually offered tea, sweets, and meals, which should be accepted politely. Respecting elders is important, as they are greeted first, and their opinions matter. The Ranama, a book by former President Niyazov, is also significant, and disrespecting it is considered rude. Following these customs helps ensure positive interactions with people from Turkmenistan. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the shocking facts about Turkmenistan. We hope you found these insights as fascinating as we did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any surprising facts we might have missed.